Hello everyone, Jim Martin from NexGen Appliances here. Today, I want to show you how you can use our integrated disaster recovery system to restore your NG or XT series Untangle appliance to working condition. NexGen Appliances NG and XT series appliances include an integrated disaster recovery system built into the main board. This recovery system allows you to download and restore a ready-made disk image to your NG or XT series appliance. In most cases, this process takes between 5 to 10 minutes to complete. Now, before we begin, we need to make sure we have a few things in order. First, connect a USB keyboard and mouse directly to the NG or XT series appliance. Second, connect an RGB compatible monitor to the VGA port on your NG or XT series appliance. Third, connect a single network port on the NG or XT series appliance to a network with operational internet connectivity. Note that a DHCP server on the network streamlines this process, but is not required. The IP configuration client can be used with static IP addressing if you need to attach the device directly to your internet equipment. If you need to configure the recovery environment with a static address, please have your IP, netmask, gateway, and DNS addresses on hand prior to starting this procedure. Please note this process can only be performed on the physical console of the NG or XT series appliance. Please also be aware that KVM switches and Apple input devices are not supported. Now that that's all done, start by powering on your NG or XT series appliance while tapping the F11 key on your keyboard to bring up the boot selection window. Second, select the compact flash boot option. Now this option is different on every NG series platform. It is usually the second option with the letters HD in the name. Press enter. Now that your appliance is booting into the integrated disaster recovery system, we can begin. Now you should be presented with this screen. Select the first option and press enter. The recovery system will boot and you'll see a screen full of text like this. This is normal, and after a short while, we should be confronted with a configuration screen. Now through most of this process, we're going to take the defaults. So here we're going to accept the default and continue. And we're also going to select Do Not Touch Key Map and continue. Okay, so we're going to select Start Clonezilla and Device Image, work with disks or partitions using images, and enter. All right, here we're going to select the second option, which is the SSH server, and press enter. Now the system is going to ask us which network card we would like to use for the recovery system to connect to the internet. On this machine I have two connected and they will both get me to the internet, so I'm going to select the default. And I'm also going to select DHCP. Please note here you can configure a static IP address if you need to, or PPPoE. So on this screen it's now asking us for the address for the server. We're going to type in install.nexgenappliances.com and press enter. Port 22 for SSH is fine, and press enter. Now it's going to ask you for the account name. It is not root. We have changed it. It is called UT Images. It's going to ask us the directory where Clonezilla will save or read from on our SSH server. And this directory is also called UT Images. Press enter. Now it's going to tell us that we need to enter a password, which is expected. It is asking us if we're sure we would like to continue using the security hash from NexGen Appliances SSH server. We're going to say yes. We actually have to type yes. Now it's asking us for the password. The password is UT Images, all lowercase. Press enter. We're going to press enter to continue. We're going to select beginner mode. And then we're going to scroll down to the third option, which is restore disk, and press enter. Now, since this machine has a 40 gig SSD, we're going to install the 9.2.1 32 gig SSD 64-bit image. We'll select it and press enter. Now it's going to ask us the destination disk where the image will be applied. We're going to select the large hard disk in the system and press enter. Again, it's going to verify that we want to complete this operation, and we're going to say yes. It's going to say yes again. And now the restore process has started. I'm going to leave this up for a minute so you can see the different screens you'll be displayed. What you really want to pay attention to is the rate and the elapsed and remaining time. Now I'm going to pause this while it continues, and I will resume once the installation is nearly done. Okay, and now we're finishing up. As you can see, this process is pretty quick to complete. So far, we've burned about 5 minutes and 45 seconds. I'll probably be right around the 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Now note, I have a 20 megabit internet connection here, and our SSH server is in Dallas at a data center, and it has about 100 megabit connection. So now this process may be slower or faster for you depending on the speed of your WAN connection. Now the system is going to go ahead and resize partitions and verify directory structures to ensure the image was successfully applied. This process just takes a few seconds to complete. Alright, and we're finished. This is the screen you should see when everything is completed and successfully installed. We'll press enter to continue, and we'll press 1 to reboot and enter. And in 5 seconds, we should see the system rebooting. Press enter to continue. And now we should have rebooted into Untangle. Select the first option, and Untangle will begin to load. And that's it. You have successfully restored your Untangle to working condition. Now, if you have a configuration backup, you want to apply that once the system reboots, and you should be back on the road. NexGen Appliances LLC manufactures network appliances designed to run the Untangle UTM. NexGen Appliances LLC is a registered startup partner with Untangle Incorporated, but is not an agent of Untangle Incorporated. NexGen Appliances LLC is solely responsible for the content of this educational video. You can learn more about NexGen Appliances at our website, nexgenappliances.com. Thank you for watching. We hope you have found this video to be helpful and informative.